Thousands of smallholder farmers struggle to access funding because they don't meet the criteria for lending. Thanks to microfinance institutions and digital platforms, farmers can now receive credit. One such beneficiary is Miss Pauline Wangui, a mother of 3 children.
I usually wake up at 4 a.m., feed my chickens and give them water. Then I milk the cows. They produce 10 liters of milk. I then clean the cow shed. At 5:30 a.m., I get ready and leave to sell milk. I normally buy more milk in addition to mine and then deliver in Thika town.
Through sound investments at her half-acre parcel of land, Miss Wangui has reached a level of farming and comfort in life which she wouldn't have attained were it not through digital credit. This is how it all started.
When I started chicken rearing, I had just little money. I knew it would not be enough. I went to a certain bank and they gave me 100,000 shillings. I used it to rear the first 100 chickens. I had the desire to grow, so I went back to the same bank. They didn't give me more money. A friend of mine told me about Musoni and where they are located in Thika, and I visited them. I went and met with Lucy and explained to her what I needed. She told me what to do and she gave me a loan of 200,000 shillings. I expanded my chicken rearing from 100 to 200 chicken. I paid the loan and was given another loan of 300,000 shillings. I increased the chickens to 400 and then to 500. She also gave me an education loan and another farming loan. So far, she has given me 7 loans. The last one was 400,000 shillings and I have already cleared it.
Musoni have leveraged, the affordable services in the Kenyan market, and that's why, we reach to unprivileged, areas, rural areas, especially youth, especially women's, and also, the agric-related areas.
When Pauline joined us, she was very much shocked. She had gone to other credit MFIs and she wasn't able to get the loan. She had 100 chicken, 100 layers, and they could not finance her. So when she came to us, she found out that we don't even ask for much details. We are less paperwork, and everything we generated from the phone. So we started with her statement, and she was able to generate her M-Pesa statement from the phone. And also, when we analyzed the statement, we were able to find that she can qualify for even a bigger amount than the one that she was being told that she can get.
Wangui's experience with digital credit and the ease with which she has received tailor-made financial services have made her choose to partner with the tech-savvy microfinance institution for the long haul.
I'm thinking of going back there for another loan. I'm thinking of getting more land to expand my chicken rearing. So far, I have 700 chickens. My target is 1,000 by next year.
Next year. First of all, we do is to register the customer. We register the customer online. We have an app. And after that, we generate the statement. After the statement, we come to the farm. And when we went to the farm, we found out that Pauline, the farming that she was doing was very much okay, and we could finance her. So she started off in 2016 with a loan of 100,000. And from that point, she has been able to service 7 loans.
Our customer experience again matters a lot for the agri customers also. That's why we call it ourselves, as a personalized customer services, so that we can give them not only the financing, but also the impact.
The good thing about Musoni is that they are friendly. When I approached them, I needed a grace period on the second loan of 3 months. And in fact, they gave me a grace period of 6 months on the 140,000 shillings. So once the 6 months were over, I was able to repay the full amount of money. So they gave me a second one.
For the small farmers, when they join, we start them with training. The training that we have, we call it Elewa Musoni. It's understanding what we do. And then after that, after we have trained them for 4 weeks and they are still saving to get the amount that they want, because the small farmers, they don't want big loans, they want small loans. After 4 weeks, we also train them what we call Karibu Musoni, welcome to Musoni now. Now you are our customer, we welcome you fully and we start giving you loans.
All digital credit facilities operate on smart technology, making transactions highly convenient and less costly for clients. Musoni's Kilimo Booster app is a fully automated mobile phone-based banking platform that enables clients to receive and repay their loans using the M-Pesa system.
Our onboarding process is very simple and it's through the tech mobile. And the customers can onboard themselves wherever they are through the mobile, even featured phone, through the smartphone, featured phone or any digital means. That's how we onboard our customers. Even in the pandemic, in the COVID area, we were able to give the services to our customers through different means.
If you need money, they don't have many restrictions. In fact, you receive money in less than a week. In case there is a farmer who wants to grow like me, I recommend they visit Musoni because I have not seen anything wrong with them. I receive the money right in my house and I also pay from my house. There is no physically going to the bank.
They normally give their own within a duration of 72 hours. At times I get the money when I am just doing my daily work in the farm, and you can comfortably pay your creditors or you do your businesses as you are in your farm.
Musoni Microfinance was funded in 2010 and prides itself in being the first microfinance institution in Kenya to be 100% cashless.
Once we get all these data, especially are related to SPM data, social performance data, the PPI data, the poverty out of index data, we measure the customer details, that how the customer is behaving. That's actually our core experience with the customer. Customer measurement, customer measure experience is our key area.
With a loan of an average loan size of about 20,000 that we channel to these smallholder farmers, it will be very expensive to finance the same, leaving alone the aspect of using technology. So with technology and the right partnerships, Musoni has been able to ensure that the underbanked and the unbanked majority receive credits efficiently in a timely manner.
Financial services by digital lenders can also cover two broad client categories.
We do group lending and we do individual lending. So for the small farmers who don't want to start from 100,000, we still have a package for them where we put them into a group of from 7 members to 15 members, even more members, depending on how they want to join Musoni, because we only put them in the system. We register all of them in the system. The group has to have a chairperson, a secretary, and a treasurer, and that's when the small farmers are able to get the small loans. They start even from Kenya shillings 5,000 and they go up to 3 million also.
And what we do in the group lending methodology is that these are people who are left out by the mainstream banking, where they cannot be able to access fund because they don't hold those active or they have that big cash flows. So they just come together and they express some interest of forming a group with an objective of doing business. So we don't want the process to be so much complicated for them, and therefore we keep our requirements simple, that they just require to be having their national identification and must be above 18 years, so that now we can be able to lend to them. So when they approach us, we were able now to send our wealth creation officer to the field so that they don't spend so much time coming to the office, because most of our processes are digitalized.
How far is it from giving birth?
4 months.
How much milk was it producing before?
12 liters.
What about now?
This cow now gives 8 liters. It can't give less than 7 liters. That is a calf, but she too is 6 months pregnant and will soon give birth.
Last time, you had only 1.
Now I have 3.
What about the feed?
Right now, I'm giving them maize jam.
Is it delivered to you?
No, I buy it. I buy maize jam, I don't give it the dairy meal because it doesn't have a lot of milk.
Eutychus Ndongo has been a farmer for close to 2 decades now.
When I started way back in 2010, I got some challenges because I was a dairy farmer. We had problems with the selling of milk and changing of the breeds of cattle. So we had challenges in terms of getting finances.
This is what made Ndongo to search for alternative creditors with less restrictions but would offer tailor-made services to his problems.
In between selling my milk in the market, I got one of the financiers in the name of Musoni. They were marketing themselves in a market, and that is how I heard about them. And I was able to contact them. They visited me, and from there we started. They started giving me individual loans. We started with a very small loan of 20,000 shillings because they wanted to see how I am going to service that loan. But within 3 months' time, I had repaid the loan and they gave me a bigger one now of 140,000 shillings.
Ndongo's eagerness and his success in obtaining more credit soon became the talk of the neighborhood.
From there, I introduced some other people. I have neighbors here. One of my neighbor, a Frederick one, currently he's taking a loan of 1 million shillings. He deals with broiler chicks and he's doing very well. So for us, for me and the neighborhood, they have come to know about Musoni.
Financing of farmers and agricultural enterprises is vital for food security, people's livelihoods, and the well-being of humanity.
Our more focus in the agri area is rural areas where these are the untouched market, and that's why we give them the lending on cash flow based lending. Not only the security or collateral based lending, but the cash flow based lending.
In the first 3 years, the avocados and the macadamias, they were not mature. So there were challenges in repaying the loans. But of late, everything is moving very smoothly because we are harvesting the fruits and also the macadamias, and we have good market for these 2 items. So there is no problem with repaying.
Ndongo can attest the ease of the digital loan disbursement process. What you only need is a mobile phone and M-Pesa or bank account. Digital credit loans are disbursed and also paid back through M-Pesa. Once the loan application has been submitted on the app, processing starts immediately, and within 72 hours, the money is paid into the client's account.
It is a mobile banking institution, and the application, the way of applying is very simple. You can either apply on paper or you can apply over the phone. They have a certain number that we normally use, *646, to know your details. If you want to know the outstanding balance of your loan or your savings, you go through that one. Or if you want to know your status, in fact your status, you just access it through that number.
The customer can also see and also interact with Musoni anytime, anywhere, or in around the world, where he want to see how much is the loan balances, how much he is performing, how much is the group is actually performing.
Like Wangoi, Ndongo is also planning to expand his agribusiness and consequently also hopes to enlarge the scope of his loans.
We normally hire transport and I'm in the process of applying a loan. We have arranged with them of buying a vehicle, a pickup, to be able to take my goods to the market.
Microfinance institutions tailor their products to their clients' needs and therefore exercise flexibility in order to see them succeed.
We had to agree initially that the loans that will be taken from them will be serviced by the dairy farm, the dairy business, until the trees mature. As of currently, I normally take a loan whereby they give me only 3 months to repay the full amount. because I don't want a bigger period of time, since the interest will depend on the timing.
Ndongo's farm is approximately 10 acres. Currently, macadamia and avocados occupy half of it. With the help of the credits received, Ndongo has been able to turn his farming activities into a profitable venture and has this to say about his macadamia production.
Like this year, we harvested 1.5 tons. 1 kg was fetching 200 shillings. So from there we got around 300,000 shillings. But that is the main season. On the shorter season, the prices are higher because the production is rawer. You find the prices going up to 250, even though the harvest, the total harvested is rawer.
For Wangoi and Ndongo, the fruits of joining the digital microfinance facilities are both tangible and evident.
I had a shack for a house, but I have built myself a stone house. I have educated my children through secondary to university. One has graduated and is now even working. I have also built a chicken house and a cow shed. There are so many benefits. I eat well and I sleep well.
Kuna benefits mingi sana. Nakula vizuri, nalala vizuri.
They helped me to do the piping and also buying the tanks and installing the electricity. These are the initial things I did. Later on, I bought a piece of a plot somewhere. My kids are in school. I have a kid in the university, and I'm paying from the farm, and they are also injecting in whenever I have a problem.
We actually build lots of capacity building of our customers through our financial literacy programs and also digital literacy programs. That is actually our core key area. The training module which he starts with the virtual, which is SMS based, WhatsApp based, visualized training modules so that our customers should learn.
Musoni is not just about a profit, we are more socially oriented. So we give value to our farmers through most trainings, and most of these trainings we do them virtually. So we have our social media handles that we use to train our farmers.
It's not just agricultural credit which is beneficial to farmers, but also the training and other support they receive in conjunction with it.
Recently we partnered with one AMFI. AMFI is an association for microfinance institutions. So through AMFI, we are able to train farmers. There is a virtual platform where farmers, just by the use of their mobile technology, they are able to call a particular number, and through that number, they are taken through bits of training, agriculture-related training.
Through continued innovation, a robust IT platform, informed and diligent staff, as well as a healthy relationship with clients, microfinance institutions can offer cash flow based lending through digital means. This is how they can set the foundation for success for the years to come, ensuring continuous financial support for smallholder farmers will have a brighter future in spite of the aftermath of the COVID-19 pandemic.
Our success rate in terms of our repayments, our how we reach to the customer is almost 98 to 96%. Though in COVID actually we really faced some difficulties, but again we went back again on track in reaching out to the customers and also getting our repayments back again from the customers. We focus more on women and youth, and especially the rural areas. Our 75% or 70% and above portfolio is actually women-based portfolio in rural areas. That's how we create the impact in the rural areas and also reach to untouched market over there.